iHomeEducate. As we grow, we know.
Hi guys, it's iHomeEducate. As we grow, we know. And today I'll be giving you some top tips of how to do subtracting and adding decimals. So we're using this Key Stage 3 Mathematics CGP book, Year 8 targeted workbook, including answers, as a reference. So let's get to it. Okay, that's not one. So here's the page. Don't worry about my answers or handwriting, that is. So the main thing about adding and subtracting decimals is obviously the digits itself and, well, the decimal number. Just think about it as adding a number that's a whole number. You must know what a whole number is, right? So as you see here, 347.618. You're not really meant to say 618, maybe 6818, something like that. The main thing about adding and subtracting decimals is the way you put them as well. Like this. Putting them in a straight line, digit to digit, and value to value, makes it much easier to add and subtract it. As you can see, it would be much difficult if you didn't put it aligned with each other, and you probably get the answer wrong. But putting it like this will make it much easier. That's if you know how to add and subtract numbers, of course. The main thing that gets people is the digits. If you see a whole bunch of numbers, you probably don't know what it is. Or a whole bunch of zeros. You don't understand it at all. But once you get to know what the question is, then it's probably easy. As you see here, let's solve this question. The table shows the mass of Becky's pets. This is how much each pet weighs. Tarantula. What? And it says, what is the combined mass of Becky's 2 rats? Now, we're not going to do about wording here. We're going to do about the equation. So basically what it's telling us is to add 2 rats, the 2 rats here, rat number 1, rat number 2. Add these 2 decimal numbers together. Now, it might sound difficult. I mean, we're going to do the 0 and the decimal point. What are you supposed to do about that? Just cancel the zeros out, and then what do you have here? You have 27 plus 34. Don't just cancel. If there's a 0 next to it, just cancel it out. And now you add them both together. What do you get? You get 61. Now I don't know why I write 0.61 or I write 61. It meant to be 0.61, since you don't forget to add the 0 and the point. That's the main thing. The main thing is the decimal point itself. Without the decimal point, it's not a decimal. So, how do you solve adding and subtracting decimals? It's simple. Just add them as you would normally add two whole numbers. So it's like 61 plus 61. Just add it normally, as if you would add 0.61 to 0.61. You just add the 0 point afterwards. Or if you have a question like this, where both numbers are decimal points in both sides, like this one, just add it normally. Remember, lining is important, and also place value. If you don't do place value right, it will be probably hard. So let's solve this one. 1.192 plus 1.934. Looks a bit tricky, doesn't it? But it doesn't. Just add it normally, and just add the decimal point along with it. See, lining is very important, because you could just add the numbers together, and then just add the decimal point afterwards. So let's do this. 2 plus 4 equals 7. 9 plus 3 equals 12. You can't put the 12 there, put the 1 on top, the 10. That becomes 2. 2 plus 9 equals 11. Put the 10 over here. That's 2 plus 1 equals 3. Add a decimal point, and there you have it. 3127. Just add it normally, and then you'll be a pro at adding and subtracting decimal numbers. So anyway, bye guys, hold your video, and please subscribe down below for a thumbs up, and bye. It's iHomeEducate. As we grow, we know.
As we grow.